What's going on, guys? 11th Phone coming for you with another episode of some custom kicks. So one of my latest commissions is from a good friend of mine. He wanted a pair of custom Air Force 1's and he wanted the graduation album Kanye West. He wanted the bear from it and he wanted a bit of the background from it as well. I thought, alright, sweet, I'm up for that challenge. Never done something like that before. Gave him a quick design on the iPad and he seems to like it. So here we go. Here's a custom pair of Air Force Kanye West coming at ya. So here's the stencil that I've done for both shoes, left and right. Placed them on, see how they look. I'm happy with them. First, I tape up all the sides of the tick where I don't want any paint to leak. Just some masking tape will do for this. Just wrap around the complete tick, and a little bit off the tick in the middle as well has been wrapped around. That's where the bear's body's going to go, so I want that covered as well. So for the base layer, I'm doing a light pink. I'm using Angelus paints here. I'm using a bit of hot pink here and a little bit of white just mixed in for the bottom layer. And as I go higher up the tick, it's just getting darker and darker, so I'm using more of the hot pink and less of the white. And I'm just adding onto the layers as I go along. As you can see at the top is a bit more purple. I'm using a bit of violet here and a little bit of hot pink, mixing a bit of white. Then you've got some dark areas of purple, it's just violet on its own. And there we have it, like the main layers done. Now in order to make the star look, I just take an old toothbrush and whack in a bit of white in there and then just splatter it about. Easiest way to get a nice like starry look. Seems to work well. There we have it. Now let's get started on the bear. So for the bear, I want to do it in sections. So I've already cut out the bear's nose. That section there where it's fairly light brown. I'm using Georgian peach from Angelus as well for this part, and I'm mixing a bit of white. And now for the bear's head itself, I'm using just plain brown mixed with a little bit of white as well. So I want to do it in sections. I don't want to take off the stencil completely, so I don't know what I'm working with there. This way I can do it in parts. I can do the head first and then I can move on to the body, and then I can slowly remove the stencils as I go along. Now let's get started on the jacket. I made a grey, so just mixing a bit of black and white. I want this to be a bit more lighter, so I'm adding a little bit more white and a little bit less black, just so the base layer can be nice and light, and then I can add in more darker greys and darker texture later. For the shoes, I've just gone over with white as a base layer, then I'm going to add a little bit more grey to add a bit of shadows. Going around with black outline just to get that extra shadowy depth to the character. And now for the gold chain, I used the Angelus metallic gold paint as well. I think it comes out really well and really stands out. Now for the eyes, I go back to the same, like a light blue, so just add in a bit more white and a shade of blue. Are you guys ready? This pair is straight fire. I mean, I'm amazed, I'm baffled and amazed at how these came out. There we go, there we have it. Kanye West Graduation Bear, done, dusted. I even done the insides as well. There we go, all done and dusted for a happy client. Happy client, sending the pictures, he's happy with it. There you have it. Custom pair. Catch you guys later for the next custom or the next design. Stay tuned and subscribe to that channel as well.